Oh, 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 back, we're back. 1 second, everybody. Let me get some clothes on. All right. Let me get out of this little bathroom. There we go. All right, everybody, let's get back to it. More crates. This time from the office. So like I said, we don't need to log into the company here first. If you're not in it already, it'll do it for us automatically. For this one spot. One of the few that'll do that for you. Special cargo. Let's, just for the heck of it, check our map. 22%. And 22%. So it doesn't really matter. We'll do the West Vinewood backlot again. Tobacco and alcohol. Once more. Let's see what type we get. We don't get a call from the assistant when you're in the office until you get outside. Unlike the terabyte where she calls you right away. I guess you have to go away so she can call you. We could leave in a buzzard or in all kinds of vehicles here.
Should I tell them you want?
But I think I will
You've got here.
use my presser again.
Bringing your personal vehicle around right now.
It is handy for city grinding, not so much for the longer distance trips. But its takeoff time is very quick.
You got the pickup point on your GPS? Okay, all looks cool from here. Just collect the goods and bring them to the warehouse.
All right. No icon, no icon. Single vehicle mission. Let's go get it. All right, here we are. Let's see what we have this time. Easy run? Or did somebody take our stuff again? I wonder how they always know where our stuff is. Oh, it looks like a gang deal. See all the RV camper down there is ours? And those are gangsters of some sort. Doesn't really matter which. They're going to be dead gangsters very soon. So we're supposed to collect that. So they're going to shoot at us, and it becomes a big shootout. Now what I've read is that in this one few missions, you cannot blow up the cargo until you get in the vehicle. So always be careful until you know for sure. But apparently in this one, it will not blow it up. So we're going to test it out because I've never done it this way before. Usually I land and kill them all. So let's try it out. Nice. Short work of them all. Perfect. And the RV is intact. So like I said, always be careful. There's certain other missions where you cannot do that. Generally when the crates are exposed, you need to be careful not to blow them up. But it's nice to know in this particular kind, you can go in guns a-blazing until you touch the truck. I would imagine. Alright, let's take this back to the warehouse. Might still get attacked by some more gangsters. Let's see. Look out! Oh, here they come. It's like most of the time it's two cars, different types of cars. Good idea is to aim for the drivers. They did that on purpose. They quite often only have one person in the car anyway. But if they had more than one, just shoot for the driver, and it does better protection for you, gets you away faster than bothering with the passengers first. Oh, another wave already. That was fast. Look out, people. Look out. We're not the only ones going the wrong way in traffic. We'll follow that truck's lead. Yeah, many times I think it's better to outrun them in the vans and stuff, but it's really hard to do that in the campers. The campers don't outrun very many things. Oh, and it doesn't take much for them to have an accident like that. Go, go, camper, go! Oh, more of them again. Well, our camper is outrunning them today, though. Oh no, a hill. Oh, and a telephone pole. Stop trying to take my stuff. They seem to love turning in front of you. We got him. And we're almost back to base. To our new Vinewood backlot. All right. Alright, so let's see what we get. Electronic goods, 18,000. Zero gas factory. Confirm. Let's head out.
The goods are already loaded in a truck. All
Good.
you gotta do is pick it up and get it back to the warehouse.
So she says. No icon, single truck. Good news. Let's go get it. Alright, here we are already. Let's see what we have. Anybody messing with our stuff today? Oh, it's underneath the bridge. So this one's underneath the highway. We're going to have to go through somewhere underneath. There's our truck right there. Out back of the taco attack, I believe. I think this is what this building is. Let's go. Yep, the stockade. Armored truck. Not too armored, though. Unfortunately, it looks a lot tougher than it is, so we'll just back up all the way. I was going to go through that fence back there, but we could just go right out here. Let's head back to the warehouse. Alright, we've arrived. Alright, more crates. Lots and lots of crates. Animal materials. West Vinewood Backlot. Confirmed. What do we got today, Barry?
You got the pickup point on your GPS? Okay, all looks cool from here. Just collect the goods and bring them to the warehouse.
Alright, well, she thinks it's all good. Let's find out. Yep. Looks like another single vehicle truck. Excellent. Of some sort. Oh, we're here already. It's always nice when you don't have to go firing. Like I said, the terabyte just seems closer. Oh. Alright, so this is an ambush. Alright, so let's back up over here, guys. I'm backing up away from them, just so you guys can have a look. So, see the red thing showing up? That's some guys up on a balcony. There's some guys in a truck there. And these trucks will come out and try to block your path as soon as you drive up or anything like that. And they'll try to make sure you can't get out. So, this is one of those missions where you need to make sure you do not blow up your cargo. Your cargo is in the alleyway. There's a few variations like this. But you want to make sure you kill those guys, but not the truck right there. See the RV in the alleyway over there? That vehicle right there in the alleyway? That's the one we want. But nothing wrong with blowing up this one. It's a trap. Okay, stay cool. The shipment is genuine. Get it and get out of there. Alright. So that guy down there, he's walking away from our RV, so we're going to hit him while he's away from our vehicle. This guy, I don't know if he's too close or not. Oh, looks like the other guys have hit the ground and started shooting at us. So let's back up over on this side now. Oh, they've moved all the way over there. That guy's on the corner. Who else? Who's getting targeted? That guy there. Get him. Good. Alright, we don't necessarily have to kill them all. Nothing wrong with doing that, though. But you just need to get out of here with your stuff. So here's the van. Let's get out of here. And this one, I'm not sure. You guys might want to look it up. I'm not sure if the like the other mission, if this truck is safe. Every now and again, it has that bug where you have no sound. There it is. All of a sudden, the engine kicks in. But yeah, I think on this one, the cargo can be blown up, so be careful with that. Unlike the gang attack ambush, the other one we did earlier, that one, you can use missiles. It's very confusing, just the way Rockstar likes it to be. Alright, here we are, home already. Back at the West Vinewood Backlot. Excellent. More weapons and ammo to the Xero gas.
I've sent the collection point to your GPS. Make the pickup and bring the goods to the warehouse. Should be straightforward.
Alright. 3 different crates. It's not going to be straightforward. Chances are. Let's go get our weapons and ammo back. Alright, so here we are back on the far side of the map. Oh, someone's got our stuff again. Give me back my stuff. That's not yours. Oh, those guys got rid of the missiles. How'd they do that? Dodging my missiles. Well, that'll teach them again. People always touching our stuff. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's get these all back to base. Have to go and do a few trips. Unless you got a team with you, which is a good idea. Alright. Let's see if we can pick up one of these and go. Oh, a little rough. Sometimes it's a good idea to switch vehicles, like we were saying. Get something a little faster, here and there, for the longer trips. Alright, last crate. $501. Nice. Alright, let's go back to West Vinewood Backlot with bullion. 2 crates of bullion confirmed.
It's there for taking. Get it and bring it back to the warehouse.
Good news. Alright. Oh, you see the icon there. So that means 3 different crates. Again. Go to the drop zone. A drop zone again. Let's see if it's the friendly drop zone or the somebody stole from us again drop zone. Alright, coming up at the drop zone, which is pretty much almost at the other warehouse for some people. Oh, looks like we got a Valkyrie, so watch out. The Valkyrie is a dangerous helicopter. Oh, see, they're shooting at us already. Let's pull away because they're kind of hard for me to lock on with my presser right here. And there we go. Keep our distance a little bit. So many of the helicopters are kind of harmless, but the Valkyrie has many weapons. So watch out for the Valkyries. Doesn't seem to want to hit them today. I've shot them out of the sky many times. But sometimes you can just wait for them to land and hit them there. Alright, there we go. The last of the 3 robbers dealt with. Oh, bad guys showing up. But we're getting out of here. And thankfully they actually don't mess with your cargo or anything like that. They just try to kill you. Like we said in the past ones, they usually disappear after a little while when you're flying around above them. Bringing these crates back and forth. Oh, going the wrong way. Go to my other warehouse. See, there they are again. And completely avoiding them. Nothing to worry about. Alright, first crate back. Alright, let's find our last crate. There it is. Kind of blinks. They shine a little bit and blink. Makes it easy to see when you get used to it. Let's bring it back. Yep, this one's actually not very far away from our crate warehouse at all. All right, we did it. Oh, you probably want to see. It's going along, coming along. All right, back at the Terabyte. Let's launch another crate mission. Medical supplies to zero gas. Let's go get it.
Special cargo ready for collection. Go get it and bring it to the warehouse.
No icon. Single vehicle mission. Yay. Let's go get it. Here we are coming up on the site of the future casino. Maybe releasing next week, maybe the week after. Oh, someone's taking us for a ride. Multiple tracker signals. Let's watch our map. Where's the last one? There it is, right behind us. Let's go get it. So the last one blinking is the one we want. And there it is. Aha, BF Surfer. Excuse me. Oh, hey. Hey, yeah, I think you... Hey. That's my stuff. Yeah, I think that's my stuff in the back of your van. Excuse me. Yeah, get a move on. Don't touch other people's stuff, buddy. That guy didn't even shoot at us. He didn't expect to see us, but we knew which one on the tracker he was. He didn't stand a chance. Alright, here we are. Alright, next crates. Had a quick break. Get some more. I can't remember where we left off. Don't think it matters. Let's do West Vinewood.
We're good to go. Collect the product and bring it back for storage.
Alright. 3 crates. Let's go see what kind of 3 crate mission we got. Oh, drop zone. So, drop zone again. So let's see if this one is going to be another Valkyrie or not. Now, the drop zone lately has been the Valkyrie helicopter getting away with our stuff. And there's 3 parachutists that you have to kill. And then you get your stuff back. So here we are coming up on the drop zone. There we go. Oh, I said earlier on the last one about watching out for the Valkyrie. It's a deadly vehicle. Deadly, deadly, deadly. So where is my bike? We can hope it came down on its own. Might have been able to climb that fence, not sure. And it gives you flares just to deceive you. So we could have called in our CEO Buzzard too. That would have done just fine. Actually, that probably would have been better. But I guess my oppressor needs some payback. Come here, Valkyrie. And within range. There we go. Two of them already down. The third guy's evading our missiles. He thinks he's smart, but we'll just let him land or get close enough to the ground. Uh-oh, we lost our targeting. There we go. And we'll pick up that one first. Let's fly away before those enemies get us. They're way down there. They don't stand a chance. Although we already got killed by the Valkyrie. But those things happen. A lot of times as long as you get going again right away, you'll be able to recover fast. Gotta remember which warehouse I'm going to. I was heading off to the wrong one again. So now we just go back and forth and get those other 2 crates. Oh. Why do you hurt me like that, oppressor? Alright, back at the terabyte. Let's get some gemstones. Zero gas. Sounds good.
This just got complicated. Someone's standing in the way of this pickup, and that someone's got to disappear. Go to the GPS point and take out the target. Details on the way.
Alright, well these missions are always single vehicle missions. So I don't have to bother checking the map, but I will anyway. There's the zero gas. No icon. Now, these ones are kind of assassination missions. Let's sneak through. There we go. So there's a bunch of locations around the map where you have to get to a vantage point. Yeah, we'll get to those targets in a second. Once you're in position, the seller will be in touch and let you know how to ID the target. So you're supposed to go to where that yellow icon is. Somewhere around here there'll be a little yellow corona that you stand in. Usually it takes you on a little bit of a path. So as you guys can see, you'd go up these stairs and you'd follow the path to take out the targets. And there's a sniper rifle in case you need it. And then once you're here, it'll tell you what your targets are. Targets 3, medical staff, it says down there. But you actually don't have to do any of that. Usually, this is the first time I've hopped out of the aircraft for a while. Usually I don't even bother. There's a bunch of decoy targets there. But, you know, if you're in most weaponized vehicles, or you just have a lot of bullets, you can just lay waste to a whole bunch of these guys. And usually you'll find the targets automatically, without even having to worry about following their path, or without even having to worry about waiting for the message. Now, I do know it's medical staff, so we might as well get a few of them. There we go. Let's see how they show up on the map down there, the targeters. One of them. Where's the other one? Oh, he's running around the corner somewhere. There he is. In the white coat. Here. Oh, target him. There we go. Alright, we're good. Now, you may want to lose the cops, or just simply call Lester. Or you can go the expensive CEO way and clear your stars that way for the CEO abilities.
What's going on? Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No
There we
problem.
And there's our truck. Another water and power. Los Santos Department of Water and Power. Turn on our lights. Alright, and that's about it, guys, for that one. Yep, so not a hard mission. But whenever you got, we'll probably get some more of those coming up, I imagine. But whenever the sniper mission happens, I usually just lay waste to all the targets down below from my buzzard or from my oppressor or whatever vehicle I'm in. And usually it kills them that way. And I'm pretty sure as you open up, the targets show up on your map anyway. So you can tell, kind of loosely tell, which one of the people down below is the targets you're after. It's kind of mean to lay waste them all. But it's much faster than following the targets. Certain places it has you going up buildings and up ladders, and it can take a minute or so before you're even in position to be able to snipe them. It's good to do it for the fun of it once or twice, but this seems to be the faster way of doing it, if you ask me. Just rolling thunder. Roll in, kill them all, and that way you got the 3 targets, no matter who they are. And usually before you're done killing them all, it'll pop up saying you got them, and away you go, like we are now. Back to the warehouse. Oh. Water power coming through. Plumbing emergency. Alright, narcotics. Back over to West Vinewood, Backlot.
You got the pickup point on your GPS? Okay, all looks cool from here.
Single vehicle. Away we go. Alright, approaching our target. Let's see what happens. There's the crate down below. This feels like a police sting. I've got my police radar going off. Instinctive, this feels like a trap. And as you guys can see, it's a trap. Look at these guys. So incognito with their vests on. I see you. I see you. Stay with my stuff. Everybody's always trying to take my stuff. I don't care who you are, police, gangsters. It's my stuff. Alright, let's go over here. And you bring up your phone ahead of time, I'd say. And then bring up Lester. It's the easiest way.
Why, hello, how you doing?
And get ready to remove your wanted level. So I'm going to press this, and more cops are going to spawn as soon as I get inside. And we're going to release the wanted level right away. There we go.
So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh? Okay, leave it with me.
Got more of them spawn back there behind us. There's some up here. There'll probably be a SWAT team coming in too sometimes. Nope, not this time. Or they might have shown up on the other side. But we are done. So in many ways, the raid that they do to you, the sting, is actually a pretty easy mission. As long as you see them ahead of time, recognize the situation, and call Lester right away. And then from there, it's just a nice, easy drive back to the warehouse. Alright. Almost there. Perfect. Oh, over here. Alright, let's head back to the terabyte. And we're gonna launch some more. Now, it should be said, though, that you can always move your terabyte. When I'm doing this, I can always put away my terabyte and call it again when we're done. You know, every now and again, just call it back in closer to you. But where I am actually on the map, let me just zoom out here, is actually a pretty good place in between my two warehouses. And I find it's a good place to be. Now, sometimes I finish missions and I'm farther away and I can just call it in and get to it sooner, faster. But I often find this is a good spot for me, where I am. You guys might want to play with some other spots, but sometimes a good spot in between your warehouses is a good spot to actually put it. Because quite often you'll be finishing, and then you can just fly right over to your terabyte and continue on again. Faster than waiting to respawn it, potentially. Alright, let's join our company again, and launch another. Let's see what we get this time. Oh, bullion. Bullion sometimes is difficult. I don't know why, but it seems to be one of those missions that goes wrong for me sometimes.
It's coming in by plane. Go out to the point on your GPS and light some flares to signal you're there. They drop the goods, and you bring them back to the warehouse.
Alright, thanks, Benny. Gotta wait. I'm waiting. There we go. A lot of times I'm holding down the gas, but it won't let you out until she's done talking quite often. Or he or she, depending if you have a male assistant at the office. Alright, let's head over to the drop zone. Now, this one, hopefully, will just be a regular drop zone, but it does mean 3 crate missions. But it's just right over here, so that's nice. Okay, let's see. I'll throw a flare. Alright. Straightforward enough. So I'm looking on the map, seeing that we're inside that circle. If you go on your weapon wheel in the top left, basically where your grenades are, you'll find flares. They automatically appear whenever these missions show up. Then you just throw it anywhere inside. You throw it at my feet. I sometimes like to throw it too, just because I like to. Yep. And interestingly enough, these flares usually stay in your inventory until the next time you reload. So you can play around with friends with them too. You hear a plane, but there is no plane. See, no plane. But you do hear the sound effect for one. But I guess that's so that people can't shoot down your cargo plane. Oh, looks like they're off target. One of these is way over here. Yeah, that's not on target. That's not the drop zone at all. Not too far off target though, just the street side. Well, let's get back get these back to the warehouse. That's what I meant to say. Preferably not backwards, forwards. And then we'll go back and get the others. And this is the nice, easier drop zone mission, although it is still 3 crates instead of 1 vehicle. Alright, there we go. That might have been the easiest Boolean mission I've had in a while. Woohoo. Alright, log in. And jewelry to the West Vinewood Backlot.
Just ping the collection location through to you. Pick up the goods and bring them back to the warehouse.
Alright, let's do that. Oh, looks like 3 crates. So let's go see why that's 3 crates. Here it is right over here. Not very far away. Okay, so what do we have today? Oh, this is the gang attack. Alright, so this is another mission you can get in a few variations in a few different spots across the map, but they're all the same. There's 3 crates, if you're ordering 3 crates, and there'll be 3 almost dead gangsters down there, and they won't die until you actually get close to them. And from there, you actually just, it's like a gang attack already happened before you got here. So all you got to do is scoop up your own cargo and get out of there. Now, there will be enemies that show up after, but we're going to get out of here anyway. So, let's grab this and go. Yep. So she tells us, I got nothing for you this time. Whatever the hell happened, the goods are still nearby and must be some clues in the area. So you usually search them out. Oh, wrong warehouse. Wrong side of town. Let's go up that way. Our new warehouse. But yeah, I would recommend, guys, just grabbing whatever cargo you can, you know, if you're alone, and even with 2 players, and just going. As you spend time in this mission, she, the assistant, or he, will eventually message you and tell you exactly where they are. So if you don't find them right away, eventually you'll get a message that will tell you. Whoa. Bit of a boost off the building there. Alright, let's go get the rest. Come on, Bruiser. Let's go. So there's the bad guys, but we're just going to ignore them. Gangsters that are trying to tag us. And we're going to head back. Now on the map there, you guys can see that it's a big question mark because you don't know where your cargo is. But you can quite often tell right away. Usually there's one that's harder than the rest to find, but if you look around, you'll get used to it. And these missions show up over and over as time goes by, so you'll get used to knowing exactly where those crates are. You'll start remembering. So this one's way up here, and the oppressor's great for this because I can just swoop right in. Sorry, man. And grab it and go. Now, if you're on foot, you might want to finish those guys off, give them a quick shot. It'll only take a single shot to finish them off, and then they're done. And they won't shoot you, because otherwise they will shoot you with their heavy revolver there. Whatever handgun it is that they got there. But they can do damage to you if you're not paying attention to them. And their death throws. There we go. Inside it goes. And let's grab the last one. Yeah, so on this particular mission, I would say it's one of those missions that the oppressor really shines as a grinder tool. You can do this with helicopters, but some places it's a little tight. It's a little hard to get your helicopter in there without the rotor blades catching on something. There's little helicopters that can help, like the Havoc that we have too. But the oppressor is really good for just swooping right in. Oh, there we go. There's the message. So she tells us exactly where it is, which is actually down in this alleyway. So let's just see if we can run over this guy. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. That's my cargo. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sure help's coming. Help's coming. See you. Bye. Alright. Oh. Last scream. And away we go. Oppressor away. Yeah, so the presser's a handy grinder's tool, especially for the crate missions. Just gets up and going right away, you know, and it's great for these in the city back and forth. Yeah, especially for solo players. But on this particular mission, in particular, it's really good. If you ask me. Because then you can just swoop right in and not even have to deal with those gangsters. Alright, more. Special cargo, counterfeit goods, zero gas. Let's see if we get some more different ones.
Just ping the collection location through to you. Pick up the goods and bring them back to the warehouse. I don't anticipate any trouble.
So she says. No icon. Single vehicle mission. I like those much better. Mainly because I'm playing alone at the moment. But some of the 3 crate missions are pretty easy too, I suppose. It's better than it being hard. And if anybody destroys any of your cargo, or if things go south, you're not really losing a lot of money at all. 18,000 at most. Any crate destroyed, I think, is about 6,000. So it's not really a big risk if things go wrong. What do we got today? Another, oh, no. Alright, so this was in the same spot as we got the armored brigade before. And this time, we got a journey van. Not a camper, a journey van. Which I think might be worse than the camper. Alright. Switch to our weapon.
Car.
Sorry. Let's take it back to the warehouse. I think on this mission, we'll see, but I think on this mission there's nothing else. This is another carefree mission. No gangsters, no nothing. As long as no other players are around to bother you, it should be straightforward. Take it back. Oh, here we go. You always got to be ready, I was going to say. Because you never know. You never know. Yeah, it gets hard to tell any kind of pattern to that stuff without memorizing it. But I don't think there is a pattern. Let's have some snacks. It's a good idea to keep those around with you. It's no big deal if you die, but it takes less time if you don't die. You just keep going. Another good thing about the oppressor that I was mentioning earlier is that once it becomes your favorite bike, if you let it, it'll heal while you're on there, so you don't even have to worry about life all the time. Oh. Yeah, best not to stop. Oh, and they got me anyway. Well, now they're going down. Been having fun with my little AK Lily. They sometimes will attack you almost right up to your door. So watch out for that. Okay. Never take your hands off the controller. Because you never know. Rockstar likes to mess with us all. You never know when they're going to lay a trap for you. Sometimes it happens right away. Sometimes a few minutes to lull you into a false sense of security. Alright, here we go again. Weapons and ammo one more time. West Vinewood, Backlot. Let's go get our cargo.
Not good.
Oh,
We
not
just
good.
lost the plane carrying our stuff.
Oh no.
Whatever happened to it, the tracker's still active. Find the crash site and salvage what you can.
Alright, let's go off to the crash site again. So, the crash sites are always 3 crates. Well, the crash site is right over here, so nice. So this is the other crash site. Let's bring up our Lester. Lester. I'll wait for that to be ready.
If it isn't my
There we go.
creepy silent friend. How can I help?
And
No problem.
call them off.
I'll get him off your back.
Alright. Small bribe to the police for the day, and we are good to go. Now let's get those back and forth until they were done. Yep, the crash site's a nice easy one, especially when it's that city location. Alright, our last crate. Let's have a look. Any survivors? No, looks like everybody's been evacuated. Yep. Alright, good. It's a good thing our cargo was just left here. Not sure, was it like a passenger jet and our cargo was on board? Nobody else's cargo, just ours. How did we commit suicide? And we dropped special cargo. Buggy. So watch out for that. Must have gotten squashed by the bike or something when I got hit.
Come on, that hurt.
I didn't touch you, but I just got hurt. Alright, there's my blood. What happened? That's why you should be careful getting out of the vehicle. Let's take this back and finish it. So, yeah, that's a good car crash as long as no other players around. Nice and close in the city. Okay, let's do another office lunch. I think it's this one. Yeah, let's do that one. Counterfeit goods. Let's go get it. Any other phone calls will just cancel out because the mission has begun.
Good to see you, boss.
Good to see you too, Penny.
Hi
I
there.
need.
What do you need?
I need my.
You got a nice
presser.
fleet,
Yeah.
boss.
Thank
They're
you.
bringing your personal vehicle around right now.
Perfect. Alright, let's see what we got on this rainy day.
I've sent the collection point to your GPS. Make the pickup and bring the goods to the warehouse. Should be straightforward.
Okay, well, we're going to zero gas, and there's an icon. So that means 3 different crates. Oh, oh, oh. Flying vacuum away! The terrifying flying broomstick. The Oppressor Mark II. Alright, closing in on the location. Here we are. Let's see what's going on. Oh, targets. Is this the other gang attack? It is the other gang attack. Yep, so like earlier, it already happened. We just need to swoop in, grab our cargo, and go. Don't even need to wait to find out about anything. Well, we're on our own. If you had friends, they could stay back there and keep looking for the other crates. And they're all right around that area. And like I said, by the time if you're on your own, by the time you come back for the last one, if you're not sure where they are, your assistant will let you know exactly where they are. So no reason to wait to find them all. Alright, so now we're heading back for the last crate. Don't know where it is yet, but probably any second now, our assistant's going to let us know where it is anyway. If we don't find it fast. I think it's just around the corner here. Around the bridge. Yep. There it is. Excuse me. But like I said, in another minute or two, she would have, well, not even, probably seconds, she would have told us. Alright. More. Alright, next one. Narcotics, West Vinewood Backlot. Away we go.
How you doing?
I'm busy, Lester.
Boss,
Hello.
we've been robbed. Some bad people took the goods, and you're going to
robbed.
have to take them back if you don't want to write this off. The location.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to cut her off, but that's okay. We gotta get it there. Alright, so we're gonna go get our stuff back. Back from these things. So usually they're a single vehicle mission when you've been robbed like that. Yep, no icon. Sometimes I have to remember which warehouse I'm going to nowadays. Now that we have 2. And this is another one that's an ambush of a sorts. So we've been robbed. We need to take them out. But if you're not sure what you're doing, it's a good idea to find the cargo before you open up on the shots. So there it is down there. That van there is what we want. Hopefully you guys can see it just above the red targeter. Yeah, near that guy there. So we do not want to missile that guy. Oh, that's what we do not. Oh, well, apparently it's yeah, apparently it is protected. Now we know. I'm still careful because you never know. Rockstar Games and all that. That's what you get for touching my stuff. Oh. Whoa. Let's back up over here. Let's see. Where are they? Where are they? Want to come over here and get some? No? Let's go over here. Now, sometimes they're explosive free until you get near them and things like that, so I'm not really sure, and I don't want to blow it up this time. Oh, I see them. 2 of them. You're the one that took my stuff. That's that. No survivors. No witnesses. But they know who did it. The man you took it from. Leave my stuff alone. So it's a good idea to heal up at this point. If you wanted to. Oh, fire shark. If you're concerned about more incoming attackers. Ooh, I looked away for a second. I shouldn't have bothered with the body armor. They're going to attack us again already. Excuse me. I am trying to fire, but it won't let me. Give me the angle. Go. Go, go, go. Yeah, sometimes you can't shoot around that crate in the back. So watch out for that. But we're almost there. They can't stop us now. No one can stop us now. Oh, except for that car. Don't know why he was turning in front of us again. Civilian traffic. Safe in the warehouse. Alright, off to Zero Gas we go. Special cargo, animal materials. Zero gas. Confirm.
It's there for taking. Get it and bring it back to the warehouse.
Waiting. There we go. Alright, should we check? Yeah, let's check. Yep, single vehicle. Yep. Let's see what we have today. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if we've done all the types. You know, there's quite a few variations, like I said before. Different vans in different spots, different trucks in different spots, the helicopters taking off in different spots, but it's the same mission, generally speaking, all the way along. Oh, maybe we got another police raid here. Even the police never change their tactics. Maybe they don't really want to catch us. We spend a lot of money on bribes, so they probably don't really want to catch us, right? That's why they make it so obvious. Hey. How's it going? Well, there's our stuff there. Let's get our Lester phone call ready. This guy doesn't have a partner. Lonely FIB agent.
What's up, pal?
I need your help, friend. Here we go. And press the button as soon as it happens. There we go.
Okay, I'll get you out of trouble.
All
no
right.
problem.
Now I'm really quick about it because sometimes they spawn in right in front of you. Don't hit the cop car either, because that'll get your stars again. But yeah, sometimes they'll spawn in right on you right away and they'll shoot at you right away altogether. So sometimes they'll literally kill you in a second, you know, so you can take your chances and not worry about it like if you want to, but you'll find sometimes they're right on you and they kill you quickly. So I find it's best to call Lester immediately the moment you notice the stars pop up. Let's take this back to the warehouse. Yeah, so like I was saying, there's a few different stings, but they're the exact same. The location just changes, but and same with the gang attacks too. There's a few different locations of those as well. One up in the Rich Guy Hills, and one just that we're passing by that we seen earlier over there. Whoa. Gotta go, I'm working here. Yeah, no time to play, I gotta get this back. Yeah, I'm not sure what the exact amount of time is it gives you on these missions, or if there's even different timers, but it seems like there's always plenty of time. If you take forever, eventually they'll send you a message and give you a 5-minute timer to get back to. But usually it's, well, plenty of time. And I wonder if there's any types that we haven't seen yet. Well, either way, a few more to go. Although for the current double money event, I'm starting to wonder if I don't have enough time. I'll have to decide to sell what we got with the extra money, or save what we got for a full warehouse sale in the future. What to do? Another van load back. Alright, gemstones. Back over to West Vinewood Backlot.
The goods are already loaded in a truck. All you gotta do is pick it up and get it back to the warehouse. Look out for trouble on the way.
Alright, all we gotta do is get it back, but look out for trouble. Well, let's see if it's gonna be a truck or 3 crates or not. Yep, no icon. Looks like we're on the way to single truck. Still alone in our session. It's good to find a nice quiet session. There's many ways of being solo, as they say. Really, I don't really... Well, it is a solo session that I start in quite often, but for me, guys, I'm really just starting a new session. Basically, in all the platforms, you know, whether you're on PS4 or Xbox One or the PC. If you lag out for about 7 real-life seconds, it drops you in your own session. And this will happen to you by accident, often. You know, here and there, you know, as you're playing, or on busy weekends, it'll get laggy, and it'll drop you. You may not even notice it happening. You might think that a bunch of other people left. But in actual truth, sometimes it's you that has the connection problem. Just so you know, it's not necessarily you. You know, it could be servers between you and Rockstar, like hundreds of miles away from you. It could be all kinds of things. You know, a lot of the internet traffic passes through AT&T servers and Sprint servers and all kinds of different servers out there. So any of these having problems or being busy for reasons not related to Rockstar can give you lag. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that this little thing is built into the game to keep you from disconnecting just because you have some lag. So it's normal, and it happens to people by accident all the time. And then you can also do it on purpose. So you can play with your different platform. You know, some people just unplug it and try to time it just right to get it to reconnect before you lose connection completely, and you'll drop into your own session. Now, that said, the way I do it, it's really just starting your own session, and people could join me at any time. So I always keep an eye out for any quick joiners. Radio off. Yeah, because that can happen. Sometimes I'm left alone for a long time, and sometimes I'm not. Well, that was a nice, simple drive back. That's always nice. The Paradise van. All right. Paradise is making money. Let's get out there. All right, guys. So I resupplied all our biker businesses again, and we're back here to get some more. All right. So let's see. Special cargo. Electronic goods. 18,000. And I think we're going back to zero gas.
You got the pickup point on your GPS? Okay, all looks cool from here. Just collect the goods and bring them to the warehouse.
Okay, let's check our zero gas building. No icon. So a nice single vehicle mission. Let's go get it. So we're going to take the time here too during this one to talk about vehicles. So like I said, the Oppressor Mark II is an excellent grinder's tool. Watch out though when you see them on the map, because they're also a excellent griever's tool as well too, unfortunately. But they are great for grinding. Now, like I said, though, for a lot of these missions, all you really need is a buzzard. I don't even know if you need it, but it certainly makes a world of difference. So I would definitely recommend at least having a buzzard. Oh, somebody's losing their car. But speaking of vehicles, we've got our Akula out, the stealth helicopter. And I definitely recommend getting one of those once you can afford it. So they're quite cool. Yeah. They seat 4 inside there. And there is a minigun for the co-pilot. And the back seats have access to cameras, which aren't really any good, but you have thermal camera and night vision. So now these are the flaps here to make it stealth. See? In and out. So now we're open. Now we're stealth, and we can't use our weapons. I hope that I seen that right. I wasn't looking on our map like I said earlier. Oh, no, see? There we go. There we go. It's this one. Yeah, so I was barely paying attention, and then we caught it at the end with the last one blinking. So there we go. So this one that I'm heading towards should be it. This crate. Yeah, so the Akula is a great little tool for doing these kinds of grinding missions, if you feel like you want one. They're a fast helicopter, one of the fastest, almost like, well, they're actually, you know, there's a debate between the Volatus and this one, and the Volatus across the map is slightly faster. But if you're doing any kind of handling or turning or maneuvers, the Akula usually wins. So it's an incredibly fast helicopter. And everybody is stealth inside it, until I hop out, or until those flaps open. But we're grabbing our crate now. Excuse me, you have my stuff. Get out of the van now. That's my stuff. My stuff. Oh, he's running away. Good. Some of those guys will shoot at you, but lately they're afraid of me. Alright, let's watch out for attacking gangsters. But as we've said before, sometimes that's it, and it's a straightforward ride home. Sometimes they attack you right away. Sometimes it's a few minutes. So it kind of keeps you on your toes that way. Usually if it's been a little while, like, I don't know, well, a few minutes, more than a few minutes, usually there's no attackers. Wish I could tell you guys a better, surefire way of telling, but I haven't detected one yet that I've seen. Yeah, but our Akula, just to finish that up, you know, stealth is pretty cool. When you call Lester, let's call him up here, there is an ability he has that is to take you off the map. And it's very similar.
I take it this isn't a social call.
Off the radar. So that takes you off the map. But it's important to remember that that ability is not always available, as you can see. And it only takes you, the player, off the map. So it does not take your cargo off the map. Oh, there's my supplies driving. So when you're driving around with cargo, your cargo will still be on the map. So it's kind of pointless to use that quite often. You know, you'll disappear from the map, but your cargo is still blinking away, telling everybody where you are. Now, something like the Akula hides the cargo and the player, which is pretty cool. Now, of course, can't do anything about it in this van mission. We're on the map. There's nothing we could do about it other than get it back. But if this was a 3-crate mission, and I had friends with me, we could all hop in the helicopter, hide from everybody on the map, and fly back to the warehouse. It's a very handy tool. It's also good for friends, too, even in other companies. You can actually hide 4 different cargoes from 4 different CEOs inside that one helicopter, which is kind of cool, and everybody doesn't see you. So I thought I'd throw that in there because it's a good, handy vehicle for these great missions. Didn't get much use on this one, but that's okay. I don't mind. Join back up in my company. Let's go get another crate. Now, you guys don't have to do what I'm doing, going in and out of your company like that. I just find it keeps the raids to a minimum, and I think right now we're still not really at risk of being raided. It's just a good habit to be in, and then you don't have to worry about it. As well, if you have a nightclub, the nightclub can also give you what some people call hidden raids. So they're a pop-up mission where English Dave will call you and you'll have to do some DJ activities. You can also say no to those missions, but I think it hurts your popularity bar. Things like that. So basically my point is that I try to stay out of the company when I'm not using it, and then it keeps those annoying things happening to me to a minimum. Alright, jewelry to West Vinewood Backlot. Let's go get some more.
You got the pickup point on your GPS?
Not yet.
Okay, all looks cool from here. Just collect the goods and bring them to the warehouse.
Anytime, let me out, let me out, let me out. Alright, let's collect the jewelry. Let's head over here. Let's see if it's a single. Yeah, it looks like it's 3 different crates on this one. Now I see I've got my helmet on automatically, which is good. Helmets are good. I was going to mention sometimes you want to change into outfits that are tougher. The helmet saves me typically from 1 average bullet from your average kind of gun. If it happens to hit me in the head, it usually protects you from 1 bullet. The bulletproof helmet, which you can buy at the helmet place, is even better, and it'll typically save you from about 2 or 3 shots to the head. Not in the face though, unfortunately. No protection for that. Our stuff's gone. Someone got to the cellar. Alright, did you guys see which one showed up first? Oh, it's thieves. Yeah, thieves. I know what to do with thieves. Let's just grab that right now while we're here. Oh. Come on, flying broomstick. You can do it. Have to work on my Quidditch skills with this vehicle. Alright, where are you, thieves? Give me my stuff back. Stop touching my stuff. Where's your friend? Your friend's gonna get the same thing. He's hiding. On the other side of the hill. That's not yours. Whoa, he survived. Well, that's just no good. There we go. Alright, compressor away. Let's get these back to the warehouse. Oh, that's nice sun. Make you guys watch the sun with me for a minute. The flying vacuum in the sun. It's an addictive vehicle. It is handy. But I still find that there's lots of other uses. And when you're with friends, I find that it's hard to use the oppressors unless everybody has them. And even then, it's hard to keep everybody together if that's what you want on the oppressors. So there's still a lot of usage for a lot of the team play vehicles that we've talked about in the past other episodes. Let's get these in. Like I'll remind you guys again, the doorway is faster, usually. Though there's no guarantees, it's a Rockstar game. Sometimes it just spawns you inside anyway. And sometimes when you're with friends, you'll never know where it'll put you. You know, inside the office or inside the warehouse. And it's only a minor difference anyway, a few seconds. But I like it to be quick, so I find the doorway is the quicker way. But it's good to remember that big Corona though, if somebody's chasing you, you know, if a real player is trying to blow you up or something like that, you can just get right to that Corona as quickly as possible and it'll take you inside. Instead of doing what I just did. Alright. The thieves definitely did not get away with it. Don't know what they were thinking. A lot of these thieves have abilities that we don't. They seem to know where everything is. They constantly after it. I must have a mole somewhere. I don't know. Somebody's talking. Maybe it's Lester. Lester makes money on both sides. Maybe. I don't know. It's annoying that everybody seems to know about my business. Constantly touching my stuff. Yep. And you guys might want to check out our sell missions, and probably our upcoming sell mission, for more information about selling. Because I'm trying not to ramble on too much about the selling, because we've already got a bunch of episodes with that, and laid back grinding episodes with that in there. And I'm sure we'll be doing more coming up once we get these full too. So that's the same subject, but almost a different aspect of the same subject, I should say. Something like that. Yeah. But there's getting crates, sourcing crates, I guess you could say, and selling crates. 2 different kinds of missions. Let's go get our last one. So far, I do like that West Vinewood location. That's kind of cool, on the top of the city. Still takes a little while to get around, but I find it is close to things. So far, having my terabyte where you guys have seen it seems to be working out really well. I could move it around, but, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you're best to find a good spot like that and just leave it and keep going back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. Gotta work on my swooping skills. Here we go. Yeah. Making money. Almost at 100 million. I could be over that if I wasn't spending it on these crates and other things. But that's okay, we're going to do that together coming up. Figure out how to do it. How to do it. We'll see. We'll see. And here's the last one. Going in. Oh, let's go to that Corona this time. I call it a Corona, I don't know what it is. Yellow ring. Halo. Glowy circle. Alright, getting there. It's getting there. And speaking of raids, like I said before, you can always end it right here. And then you don't even have to worry about them happening, hopefully. There's no guarantees. Rockstar sometimes, like I've been raided for my MCs while in my company, and that's not supposed to happen. So sometimes weird things can happen. But I shouldn't be raided anymore, even as I come out. And I mention that to you guys because I have been raided coming right outside my door. Not at this location, obviously, this is our new one, but at the Xero Gaslow place. So they can literally raid you right at your door as you come out. So that soon. The same with the MC businesses too, for that matter. Which I think is quite rude on Rockstar's part, to come raid right at your door. I should be able to find out where their hideout is, their gang clubhouse is, and go raid them. Retribution. That should be a benefit to those raids, you know? You get raided and then you get a chance for retribution and then you go raid them for big money. That would actually make raids worthwhile, you know? Then you'd actually look forward to being raided, being robbed, to go rob the robbers, instead of this annoying raid stuff that we always have to go through. Back to the terabyte. Alright. I think it's fully loaded, but we'll just bring it in anyway. It only carries 20 missiles, so you do have to respawn it or bring it in and out so that it reloads if you're ever using any of it. Sometimes you can forget and run out of missiles when you need them. And another reason you don't want to fire more missiles than you need on the Oppressor Mark II, just in case you happen to need more than you think you need. You might need more missiles and run out, and that always sucks. Don't want to have that happen. More weapons and ammo. Let's see if this is a hard one or not. Sometimes I think weapons and ammo is another one of those ones that seems to be harder.
Special cargo ready for collection. Go get it and bring it to the warehouse.
All right. Well, thanks, Benny. Let's see. Oh, well. No icon. So, single vehicle. Whoa, whoa. Right up the palm tree. All right. Can we get through there? Yeah. Speaking of fun with oppressors. Don't recommend that, though. Here and there you fall to your death. But it's always good for a laugh. All right, so I've had some special cargo in this exact same spot. Special cargo, I mean rare cargo. Yeah. So this is another one of those ambushes we had earlier, guys. So they kind of block off the alleyways. I wish I could bring up a mouse and show you, but see, there's that truck right there. And that's our truck. The armored truck in the alleyway is ours. But these guys are going to try to block off the alleyway if you're on foot. And there's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, see, there's the other truck on the other side. So, it's time to finish them off. Oh, there's a guy on the roof, isn't there? Yep. Let's take care of the guys on the roof. It's a trap. Stay cool, she says. That's right. The shipment is genuine. Just get out of there. It may not look like it, but I'm being careful about what I target. Trying to be, anyway. I know that one was off in the neighborhood, so it should be safe. And you gotta watch out, because sometimes gangsters come and attack you at this point. And now it's getting to those guys that are getting kind of close, so I should probably just hit the ground. Because they're taking pot shots at me. That's just not nice. And I think we might be good to go. Nope. What, you got something to say? There we go. Let's go. So as you can see, you don't have to get everybody. Those guys are on the other side of the wall anyway. Next to that, I'm not even sure if they're bad guys. They might be like bad guys as part of the mission. They might be just gangsters that are nearby. Gotta watch out for that, but sometimes it'll trigger outright gang fights. Like the I don't know what you'd call them, server event gang fights that you can trigger in the little red circles. And sometimes they're just gangsters that get mad because you're shooting. Yep, get mad because you're there. So watch out for that. For the gangsters that are not part of your mission. And now let's get the armored stockade back. Brute stockade. Woohoo. There we go. Cargo delivered. Yeah. Weapons and ammo always seems to be a bit of a fight. I don't know if that's just my imagination. I'm starting to think it's not my imagination. Call in our vehicle. You can always call Johnny on your phone if you need to change vehicles. Or if you're happy with the last vehicle you had, in which in my case is the Oppressor Mark II, you can just call it in again through the vehicle menu. And I mention that because there's a lot of veterans and new players that forget that that's there. That the vehicle menu, and that's the quicker way of getting your vehicle. Johnny works almost as fast, but not quite. The only downside is you can only get the last vehicle you used. And it does not work for aircraft, unfortunately. That's a different spawn. Right there. Thankfully, there are two different timers, though. So, you can, if you called in your car by accident, you could quickly call in a vehicle right after. You don't have any timers between them. They each have a cooldown timer, normally, but not between them. So hopefully you guys know what I mean. They each have a separate cooldown timer. Alright, what do you think we're going to do? That's right. We're going to get more crates. More and more and more crates. Now this is also why some people do not like the crate missions. Because it can be tedious, it can be a grind, And on top of that, as we're doing this, my money's going down and down. You don't see money going up, you see money going down. Now, as you guys probably already know, in between these missions, you can and should be running things like Headhunter and Sightseer, or better yet, things like the client jobs that you normally pay 38 grand. 30 grand, I should say. Although right now I think it's double money and they're 60 grand, you're making it even better. Yeah, so that's a good idea to run those in between, then that offsets the price, the 18,000 that we're paying. West Vinewood Backlot, let's go.
You got the pickup point on your GPS? Okay, all looks cool from here.
Alright, let's see. Looks cool, looks like a single vehicle mission. Yeah, so that's the pros and cons that we've been kind of covering. One of the cons of these missions is that they can be tedious after a while, but they're easy, generally speaking. And they don't cost much if somebody messes with you, except for the cell missions, but that's a different subject. But the sourcing itself is fairly easy and fairly cost-free, Only 18,000 if you lost it all, 6,000 for every crate you lose. It's okay if you do lose any, because it normally happens. A lot of people lose a couple crates per large or large crate warehouse fill. It is 111 after all, or something like that. Seller got spooked. He's heading over to the fallout location now. I'm rerouting your GPS. Thank you very much, Betty. Very appreciated. Alright, so this can happen too, and I don't think we've had this mission yet, so good. Yay. Because I think we're covering them all. So there we go. It's a camper. So whenever that happens, it's usually nice and straightforward. So you don't have to worry. It just simply makes you go to 2 spots. I guess just to annoy you. I don't know. But I don't know. I suppose it's kind of realistic. I suppose people in real life might get spooked. So, oh, there's that glitch again. There's no engine noise. There it is. I don't know why that happens lately, but certain vehicles I hop in and it's just like silence for the engine. Thankfully it goes away. That used to happen when I first started playing a couple years ago, and I haven't seen it since, but it seems to be back again, that bug. It's not that bad. Just when you hop in a sports car and you hear it go vroom vroom vroom, and it doesn't make any noise at all like it's an electric car. It makes you wonder. It's spooky. It's weird. That's why I always notice, you know. You'd think no noise and I wouldn't notice it, but actually it catches my attention because it's too quiet. Alright, I could go off-road with this thing, but maybe I shouldn't. These things don't do anything very well, so probably shouldn't try off-roading either. Oh, I figured. It's alright. Coming through. Oh, sorry I couldn't turn in time. Did you see something back there, guys? I don't know. I think I felt something. I don't know what that was. Yeah, so in this mission type, like I said, there's a lot of variations of it, but it's all the same thing. The seller got spooked, and you just go to the backup location, and usually it's a single vehicle mission, and away you go. So just 2 spots to go to, and that's it. Nice and easy. So it's a good mission to get, really. And I don't think I've ever been attacked or anything like that on those missions, as far as I can remember. But it's a good thing to stay ready, like I said. There is some missions where they give you the police and things like that. Quick Lester call clears it up. Uh-oh. Whoa. Lots of squealing, not a whole lot of going. Oh, come on, you can get there. In we go. Perfect. Fits perfectly. Looks like I could go empty my nightclub safe too. Yeah, I'll put some on. Why not? When you're spawning vehicles, it's a good idea to look away. Like we've talked about before, they usually spawn a little closer to you. The game quite often wants to hide the spawn, so it wants to make it appear like magically appear for you. So try to look away from where you want it to go, and quite often it'll spawn where you're not looking. So yeah, if you're looking there, it quite often won't spawn there. Alright, let's go run another. I should maybe take another break, but I think I'm ready for just one more. And then maybe one more, and then another, and then another. But one more. Bullion. Uh-oh. Like I said, bullion could be troublesome. Zero gas. Let's go.
Special cargo ready for collection. Go get it and bring it to the warehouse.
Thanks, Benny. Good news. Sounds straightforward enough. Oh, 3 crates. There's the icon. Alright, well let's go get our 3 crates. 3 crates is what we paid for. So yeah, like we said before, it's not a good idea to do 1 crate at a time. It does save you money, but you're making less. You could use that time to make more money or do back-to-back crates. And it takes a little bit of time when we're playing solo to go back and forth for all these crates. But if you're launching each one at a time, well, then you'd always be taking that kind of time. So in a short, it would basically take you 3 times longer to fill up your large crate warehouse. And that's not worth the extra time. Oh, another gang fight. Here we go, guys. So this is another gang fight for you guys to see. At the house. We can already see some, so let's just swoop in and get it and go. Excuse me, that's mine. Stop touching other people's stuff. It's an unexplained gang fight there. But it's got nothing to do with us. This is our stuff. Yeah. So those red dots on the map, like we said earlier, I just kind of ignore them unless I have to deal with them. Because that takes time that we don't need to do. We can just keep on going. And they seem to just kind of disappear all on their own. Most of the time. After the first run. They'll always be on guard, but they usually disappear after I brought in 1 crate. There's our yacht in the sun. I like our yacht. Beautiful, big waste of money, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, sure, we'll go inside. Here's the Corona. Talked about that earlier. The yellow halo, glowy circle thing. Now I'm going to be in the middle of the warehouse, see? And then I got to run back here. Guess it's not a really big difference in speed. Feels like it to me, though. Sometimes I feel like I can just go in and out faster. I so wish there was a vehicle you could use to load up all these crates in the back of the van or something. I think we should be able to load it up in the back of vehicles. All kinds of vehicles, any vehicle we wanted. But Rockstar could always edit it so it'd be vehicles that could support it, like the Insurgent pickup or pickup trucks or vans or, you know, things that would have the room for it. Yeah, a lot of these things would already have a animated version, like already have a model in the game, because they run in gun running bunker missions and things like that. So you'd think it wouldn't be much for them to have an animation for you to be able to strap it to various vehicles that we own, but I guess not. So back to the gang fight gone bad. Gone bad for all participants. That's why you shouldn't gang fight, guys. Everybody ends up dead. That's my stuff up there. Let's see, where's the other one? I don't see it anywhere. Well, I know where that one is, so let's just get up there and get it. We're going to finish this guy off. Yeah. Where's Skill? Sleep well, buddy. It's all over now. I got my stuff back. Let's go. Alright, and like I said earlier, she'll message you about the location. Got it. Managed to pinpoint the special cargo. Updating your GPS on the location now. So it's on the map back there. So when we come back, we'll be able to find it right away. Assuming we couldn't find it easily by then, it would actually be right on the map for you. So like I said earlier, don't waste time trying to find them. Just grab the one you can and go. When you're by yourself, anyway. And if you're the guy down there searching, I'll just keep searching. Sometimes there's one that's just around the corner. They're never far, but sometimes there's one that's just around the corner a little bit. I got a feeling that's the one we're going to go back for in a second. Oh, alright, so here we are back. And like I said, around the corner, behind the rock. I'll take that. Thanks. Hope you feel better. Don't touch other people's stuff. And away we go. Back to the warehouse. Yep, bullion. Gold bullion. Doesn't really say what it would be, but you'd assume it'd be gold bullion. I don't know, is there other kinds of bullion? Like silver bullion, maybe? Is that a thing? Or is it just gold bullion? Not sure. Maybe that is a thing. Oh, look at that. Because when you look in the warehouse, they do kind of look like silverish. Yeah, or white goldish. Not sure if we're going to be able to see it when I go in there, though. Let's see. Because it might be on a top shelf way out of our reach. But maybe we can find some other gold bullion. Where is it? Where is it here? Bullion. Yeah, over here. Way down here. That's the bullion. Doesn't look gold. Maybe it's silver. Platinum. Yeah. All right. I'm looking to see if there's any bullion at the ground floor, but there is not. Yeah, there is different types of bullion too that you'll see back here. It's kind of a cool little display. I like all this different stuff. Yeah, there it is right up there, but we can't see it. But there's like little silver dollar looking things. But none on the ground floor this time. All right, well, I'm gonna go check in on some other stuff, and then we're gonna grab some more crates again. See you guys in a second. There we go. All right, everybody. So here we are back at the office. Once again, changed my t-shirt. Gotta change it here and there. See all the piles of money. So all this money, apparently, some people wonder, but, you know, the official word, most official word, there's no official word, but most people seem to think that this money is actually the money you've made as a CEO. So it used to be just crate warehouse money, but I think at some point they patched it to actually include your CEO car warehouse money. So I've done a lot of CEO cars, I think 60 million plus worth, so a lot of this money is from there. That's a lot of piles of money. Yeah. You also can buy the safe, which I don't recommend. Maybe if it's on sale, if you really like it. It's kind of a decoration, but it's kind of dysfunctional. So this safe is different. This safe ties into your bank account. And this safe only represents $1 million. So that's unfortunate. So we're never going to see that safe move because we've got a lot of money, almost 100 million. But I think that they should have increased the size of it or had it be more versatile. I think it should have represented 10 million or maybe 100 million. And that way people would actually see it go up and down as they were making money and stuff. Otherwise, it just, as soon as you got $1 million in your bank account, that thing is full. Yeah. All right, so the other thing I wanted to show you guys here in the office that we missed last time was all these things all over the place. So as you're doing these crate missions in your office, you also get these other decorations show up, like the weapons here, and medical supplies, and alcohol and tobacco, and all kinds of various things, counterfeit money. So all these things kind of show up for running the crate missions. Eventually you get them all over the office. Yeah. And if you have other parts of the office too, which I don't necessarily recommend, but if they're on sale, you can buy the living quarters, and then you can spawn right into your office, and they'll also show up in here too. There's some electronic goods over here, and some jewelry on the tables. Yep, some other jewelry over here. So I thought I'd show you guys that too, because that's part of the crate warehouse, and something you get from running the crate missions. And as well, you also get the trophy here too, which changes. A lot of people actually like the newbie trophy. I think it's like crystal for the beginning one. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a different one than crystal. But yeah, it goes through a bunch of stages as you go along. That said, it actually takes quite a lot of crates to get those all done. All right. Let's fire off another mission. Special cargo. Let's go to West Vinewood. Tobacco and alcohol. Let's go get it. There's some more bullion. We were talking about bullion earlier. There's bullion sitting there. But the green box is underneath it.
Hi there.
Thanks, Vinny.
How can I
Appreciate
help
it.
you?
She likes my new shirt. My change of shirt, I guess it would be.
quite a collection you've got here. No problem. I'll have your personal vehicle brought around.
Thanks, Benny. All right, head back out. A little bit of coffee. And let's go. What do we got, Penny?
It's there for taking.
Good.
Get it and bring it back to the warehouse.
Perfect. That's what I'm going to do. Get it, bring it back to the warehouse. All right. Single vehicle, no icon. So that means a single vehicle. All right. Let's go. It doesn't really matter. I just kind of like to know what I'm in for. I don't know why I like to know. But I'm also showing you guys too. It is kind of practical if you have a team of people with you. Like I was saying before, you know, you could just stay in your office and you could hire your friends or randoms if you trusted them. You know, you're not going to lose much, right? And some people don't care about what they lose. They just care about the profit that they make when they get to the end, right? So, yeah, if we didn't cover it, it is about 37 missions, I believe. 3 crate missions to fill up your large crate warehouse, which is about 111 crates. Something around there. So it can take a little bit of time. Bad news, someone leaked intel and now our goods are sitting in a secure vehicle. Police compound. I guess you could ask nicely. Yeah, Penny doesn't know. Maybe she means that sarcastically. Alright, so there's our camper. Sorry, it's a little funny on the view here. He's looking at me. Hey, I'm not even there yet. Police brutality. Police brutality. There we go. Take that. You deserve that. Yeah, they called me stars on me and when I wasn't even in the compound. I wasn't in the perimeter. That's aggressive police forces. I know, you wouldn't think the LSPD are known for that, but they but apparently sometimes they can get carried away. So now we just need to call Lester. I could have done that already, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. Whoa, that was close.
I'm guessing you don't want a back rub. How can I help?
There we go.
Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
Alright, so when you clear the police, like I said earlier, watch out for the police that are hitting you. You know, like I was trying to run me off, trying to block me, so I tried to keep clear of them before I would have pressed the button. Because a lot of times if you're making contact in any way, it'll give you stars right back as soon as, right after you call Lester. And then you have to lose them the old-fashioned way, unless you have a friend with you who can also call Lester. Or you can pay the CEO ability. Let's look at that. We forgot to look at that earlier. So CEO abilities, right there. Get a luxury helicopter. Bribe authorities. Yep. Ignore any crimes or organization removes any active wanted level. As you guys can see, though, it's not cheap. So you know, unlike a lot of people, I don't recommend making that a habit. 15,000 a piece is very expensive. You know, that's 18,000 for 3 crates. So 15,000 just to clear your stars is pretty pricey. But that said, when all your team has stars, it's a great way to clear them all for everybody all at once. Or if your Lester's already used up. Alright. More in the warehouse. Woohoo. And we're just past that 50% here, so there's a small risk of raid that increases from 50% beyond. So if you don't want to be raided, you know, up to 49% should be safe. As you get to 50%, it starts becoming a risk. But that's only the beginning, though. It's really mainly a risk as it gets to almost full, if you ask me. That seems to be when they might get you. And as long as you're not in your company doing nothing, so if you're in your company doing any kind of missions, sell missions, anything like that, you can't be raided. But if you're just standing around in your company, that's when you could maybe get a phone call that tells you about a raid. So watch out for those raids. Yeah, now, some people say you can quit those raids right away, and they won't count, or you get a small penalty. I'd be careful with that. The raids I generally, on the CEO crate warehouse I should say, like the other raids are different, but with the CEO crate warehouse I generally complete the raids, like get my stuff back, because I believe that there are certain missions where you can lose all your stuff. Yeah, so watch out for those. They're very rare, but they can happen. But there are certain raids. Most of them are easy raids where you got to go defend your stuff. The longer you take, the more damage it does to your stuff, so you want to get there quick. Let's call in our terabyte. Run another one to zero gas. Yeah, they're kind of standard missions. You know, when you get used to the game, there's all, you know, they're kind of standard-ish missions. The longer you take, the more damage it does. Those aren't so bad. The other missions, oh, it's over here now. That'll still do. The other missions that are a pain is there's a certain few type of raids where they actually take all your stuff. It's really annoying. So all of your stuff in your warehouse is in a mule truck, I think is what it is. And you have to get that mule truck back. It's not a hard mission. It's a nice, easy, standard hijack, so don't worry if that happens to you. Just call in an armored vehicle and go run it down. But be careful. I've never liked that one because all your stuff's out and vulnerable. If anything goes wrong, if you dropped a grenade by accident, you know, like all these kinds of things. So watch out for that. And I think that if you quit during those missions, it counts as you've already been raided and you lose everything. So I wouldn't recommend it personally. But if you guys know better, or if you have any tips and tricks that you know work for sure, that you've tried a few times, you can put a comment down below and let us know. And maybe I'll try it out in the future. Let's run the next one. Special cargo. Bullion again. Oh, zero gas again. All right. Let's see what happens this time.
We're good to go. Collect the product and bring it back for storage.
All right, good news. Nope. Backed up in it. Nope, not that warehouse. This warehouse. Yep, single truck mission. Let's go get it. Alright, like I said, bullion's always a bit of a pain. Let's see if this one's easy. That'd be nice. It's supposed to be random. Let's see if it proves me right. Well, yeah. Yeah, not proves me right that bullion's always a pain. And like I said, weapons and ammo seems to always be a fight too. But like I said, I'm not sure if that's my imagination or not. We're on the way. Now I did also check up, guys, while I took that brief break last time, that we have done all the missions. So I had to recap and double check, but yes, we've done all the mission types. Oh. Law enforcement sees the goods and they're en route. So there is variations from this point. So there's ones we haven't exactly done, but they're the same as what we've done, just slightly different. So this is a hijack mission. But in this one, it's the police. Let's see if he'll stop or not, or if he's going to ram us. See, he's going to ram us. As I said earlier, some of these vans do not stop. Stop. Okay. Alright. And the oppressor can be a bit of a pain on this mission because you do not want to blow that up. Let's just zoom ahead here. We could do a lot of different things. Oh, let's not do that though. He was supposed to stop, not drive by. Stop. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Excuse me. Alright. See, the other traffic, the cop will stop for the traffic, but not for us. So sometimes you just block traffic and you can go. Excuse me, that's my stuff. Oh, hey, come back here. Come back here. I said that's my stuff. Get out of there. Yeah, deal with them. All together. That's right. Bulletproof van. Take that. That's craziness back there. Let's leave that behind. Now let's call Lester. Lester, we got problems.
I'm guessing you don't want a back rub. How can I help?
There we go.
Okay, so you're in serious trouble, and you need my help. Okay.
Alright, we are good. So it's good we got to see that one, because that is slightly different, right? I suppose. But it's the standard hijack a van. But this one's got the added touch of it being the police. But that's just an easy call to Lester. It's usually not as chaotic as you just seen. But yeah, sometimes they'll go crazy and get away from you because they catch on to the fact that you're after them. So in those cases, just call in a vehicle that's fast, or just grab any vehicle. Doesn't even have to be that fast. It's only a van after all. And then you drive up beside it, and you can shoot through these little side windows right there. So this is a bulletproof van, so it's actually a pretty protected van once you get in. I took some hits because the door's been knocked off. But those windows are bullet resistant, so except for those side windows. Yeah. So you do want to shoot right through is basically what I'm trying to say. It can be a little hard to kill the cops that are in here. But if you aim for that spot, that window right there, you'll be able to just fine. Alright. Ooh, and a rank up. 502. Nice. Yeah. And retire. So we don't get ambushed on the way up. But like I said, I don't expect that to happen. We don't quite have enough in here yet. Brucey.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
If you want to feel the power pumping through your veins,
Oh.
call me and I'll hook you up with my
All right.
juice. See ya.
See ya, Brucey. Thanks, man. All right. Maybe one day we'll get his juice pumping through our veins. So then, call in our vehicle. So like I said, guys, I think we've come through all the different variations, or all the different types of missions. From here, it would just be different variations. So we did the air crash, you know, that we did earlier. We did a couple of those, I think. There is probably about 4 or 5 different sites, but they're all the exact same. You know, there's no real difference other than where they are in the map. Same thing with many vehicles to pick up, many vehicles to hijack. They're just in different spots on the map, and different vehicles, different combinations, but they're the same idea. Some of them are straightforward drives, some of them you call the police, or call Lester I should say, because the police come after you, and some of them gangsters, but they're all the same idea than what you've already seen. Nothing's really different than what we've already shown. So I think we've covered them all, as far as the regular special cargo missions. And I say that not to be confused with the special rare cargo, which is a whole different thing that we mentioned, we talked about at the beginning. I think I might sell all those, as I was saying before. Sell them all, and maybe when there's a double money event, maybe now, I don't know. And then gather them up again, and maybe see if I can keep the 8th one separate, and see if it keeps giving me that same one over and over if I sell that one separately. Interesting thought. Should we run another one? I know you're thinking, it's been so many, but yes, one more. One more. Okay, well, one more. But it's going to be 3 crates, so it's a 3-in-1. Special cargo, weapons and ammo. Well, let's see. Is it going to be a fight? What do you think? Take your bets now.
I've sent the collection point to your GPS. Make the pickup and bring the goods to the warehouse.
All
Should be
right.
straightforward.
Thanks, Benny. So like I said, guys, you can always hang up on her too. I just wanted you guys to hear the variations. Sometimes she does tell you useful information, though, for a heads up. As you get used to it and you've heard it over and over, you'll start getting an idea what to expect. All right, what do we got? I didn't check the map, but that's okay. What do we got? I think it's right below us. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the distance. Can I have some money? It's for crack. That always makes me laugh. At least honesty, right? Oh, no, it's a police sting. They actually snuck up on me. No. Lester, you got problems again, buddy. Lester, help me out.
What do you need exactly?
Oh, what do you mean you're not available for 20 seconds? You're on the phone right now. Can't we just pay them double or something? Look out. Oh, look out, lady. Oh, no. Water and power coming through. I got a plumbing emergency. I can't stop. I gotta go. Oh, 4 seconds. 1 second. There we go.
Okay, my friend. I'll take care of the LSPD. Leave it to me.
Thank you, Leslie. All right, got away from all that for only $600. Man, the LSPD really needs to upgrade their bribes. I'm glad they don't, for all of our sake. But we pay so much elsewhere. You know, those guys are pretty cheap. Yeah. But watch out for the timer, as you just seen. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming at all. I should have checked the map, I guess. Wouldn't have made a difference, but I didn't look up and down the street. I just seen the truck. Oh, I thought, maybe a nice, easy trip. Nope. Nope. LSPD. Yeah. You'd think they might have my picture by now. Maybe. You think? Maybe? Possibly, right? Yeah. But like I said, I wonder if it's one of those things where they just kind of let me be because I'm bringing them so many dollars and cents, right? Bringing bucks to the community, bringing jobs, and paying for donuts and coffee on a near daily basis through Lester's bribe system. Yeah. So, I'm a good guy to keep out in the open. Don't want to lock him up. At least we hope that they think that. Look out, man. Water and power. Plumbing emergency. Can't stop. So, yeah, that's just a variation on the police sting, as we did earlier. One that surprised me. Alright. Retire. Let's get out there. Yeah, so those values down below are just over 2.2 million. So like I said earlier, this is a double money event that's on the go right now, guys. So just to remind you, so normally this large crate warehouse sells for when we get to the sell missions. Like I said, I wasn't going to talk much about the sells because they're a different thing. But, you know, it's kind of a big question is what is all this worth, right, when it's full? And at that point, it's $2.2 million. That's what it sells for, I should say. Yeah, $2.2 million. And it costs you $666,000 to fill this. So not cheap. And that's assuming you don't blow any up. And it's okay if you do. It happens. So, but $666,000, $2.2 million is made. So that profits you just over $1.5 million normally. Now, in the double money event, it's really good. And they do those throughout the year. So some people just do that at that time of year. Throughout the holidays, New Year's is a time. Like there's no guarantees with Rockstar, but they tend to at those holidays. And out of the blue sometimes too. Right now it's Independence Day week, and they've given it to us right now too. Yeah, and at that point it becomes $4.4 million, and that's good because it's double profit, but it's actually more money than just double profit because it has no double cost. So it still costs us the same $666,000, but we're actually getting more. So it actually profits. Well, I guess that would mean it profits $666,000 more, wouldn't it? Yeah, easy math. All right. So double money events, watch for those. And some people out there, if you want to avoid a raid or you don't want to do this all the time, you might want to fill up your crate warehouse, maybe leave it around 45, 49% full if you don't want to worry about any raids. And then from there, wait for a double money event to come along and then fill it up and sell it. Yeah, and then maybe you'll have time to fill it again before the end of the week if you wanted to do those kinds of things. All right. And keep in mind, guys, we're doing 2 large crate warehouses back to back. You don't have to do that, but it is obviously the fastest way of doing it when you're in the mood or if you really like these kinds of missions. All right, back at the terabyte. And this Link Club stuff is very cool, but I think it's getting old. Like I said, I do wish that they had more color variations in here. Yeah, I think it's going to be boring by comparison, but I do want the professional black. But like I said, I do wish there was some other choices. And I think we can afford to, because we're going to do some late back grinding coming up. So, yay! So you guys can look forward to that. I think we're going to run our last crate mission. Well, for this episode anyway, guys, because like I said, we did cover everything except for some variations on locations and type. But I think hopefully you guys have got the good idea of what to expect. And hopefully that helps you guys get through your own crate missions if you get into it yourself, or to decide if you even want to do those kinds of missions or not. I kind of find I like having variety, but that costs money. But then as I get in the mood, I can go back and forth with different things. And, you know, some weeks I'm into this, some weeks I'm not. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yes, I was in here to go in here. Yes, I think we're Warstock Cash and Carry. Terabyte renovation. Now, this is not on sale. It'll probably be on sale tomorrow because I'm spending money in here. But that's okay. But yeah, this is the nightclub interior right here that we're on. Part espionage hub, part karaoke booth, the neon. Like I said, I do wish they had some different color choices, but that's the only one that's like that. The rest of them are just regular plain, well, not plain, but Color, no black lights or anything like that. No nightclubby kind of things. Yeah, then just that one. But I think I'm going to go with maybe that one. Utility, get the job done. That's the default one. Probably old school. Post-war vintage for the modern reconnaissance expert. Are we a reconnaissance expert? Pour yourself a bourbon and get undercover. Minimalist style. The monochrome minimalist style. Maximalist surveillance. Maximum effort. That's interesting. Well, I think I'm going to go with the black. Old school, post-war vintage for the modern reconnaissance expert. Terabytes earned an upgrade, even without the sale. Only 105,000. We'll keep our interior for now, even though that's leopard print. Maybe we'll keep just a touch of the old nightclub in there for now. Renovate for 105,000. Bit of an upgrade for you guys to see. I thought it was going to kick us out. I instinctively get my gun out just in case. My renovated terabyte is now available, but it's apparently not this one. Because there's no... Oh, there we go. Okay. This is not my terabyte. All right, there we go. Yay, all right. Looking sharp. What do you think, everybody? I like it. It's a little more brown than the picture looked. But then again, I've got my leopard print, so that's probably why it's a little bit more brown. Otherwise, it wouldn't have that. But it's all right. It's nice. I like that. Like I said, I wish there was more with the black lights, but that's cool. Professional. And maybe next sale we'll change our leopard print. Oh well, one thing at a time, right? We got money waiting at the nightclub too, apparently. So let's join up the company. And I don't remember where we left off, but I don't think it really matters, I guess. Counterfeited goods. I missed the timer, so I don't know. Yeah, I think we're going this one. I think. What do we got, Penny?
It's there for taking. Get it and bring it back to the warehouse.
All right. Oh, well, it's not letting me out. Let's check the map. And it's a single vehicle. Yay. All right. It's a good one to end on. Get our counterfeit goods. Oh, over here near the dock. I don't think we've been to the dock the whole time. The pier, I should say. Not the docks. The pier. That's not a dock. That's a pier. The famous California pier. Yep. And the almost as famous Los Santos pier. Oh, we got a gang fight going on. Whoa. We know what to do with these guys. That's near our van. There we go. A couple of missiles ought to take care of some of them. Oh, well, I guess we're going to find out if that van's... Yep, that van is impervious. Good. Good. I thought so, but I wasn't completely sure, and it's best to be careful. And many times you can lure those guys away too, guys. So just so you know, so if you're trying to, like, you know, if they take cover around something you don't want to blow up, sometimes you can go to the other side of this building here, fly over there or something like that, and you'll lure the bad guys to come over here to come get you. And then you can get them away from whatever it is you're trying to get. Los Santos Department of Water and Power. These guys get used as a cover all the time, apparently. I never realized how often they show up. Look out! We have a power and water emergency. Must go. Oh, bad guys. We've got company. Try to handle it and get home. Alright, good advice, Penny. Good advice. Alright, I was ready, but they're way back there. Whoop. Slip through. Yeah, we're ready to go. Said sometimes I find it's just easier just to keep going. And we can always use snacks while we're driving, if you're ever concerned about it. You can always die and get back in, but that's a pain. And it runs the risk of the cargo crashing into a river or something like that when you die. It's rare that things like that happen, but they can happen. I have seen it happen. And I'm sure many of you guys have too. Unfortunately. All right, everybody. So like I said, I'm going to do some laid back grinding. So we'll come back for that very soon. Let's head inside. Yeah, so I'm running out of time on the double money event that's on the go, the Independence Day event. So by the time you guys watch it, it's already onto the new event week. The casino DLC might already be out by the time you're watching this. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably going to still be another week, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's tomorrow already. And it still could be 2 weeks from now too, some people think. So we'll have to wait and see. Have to wait and see, but we're going to need money either way, right? Definitely money for the casino DLC. And it's double money tonight, and I've only got a few hours left in the double money event. So I'm starting to think that I might just sell what's in here and we'll build it back up again. It's not what I wanted, but what can you do? I had some system problems partway through that I've kind of temporarily sorted out too, and it slowed me down too. It was freezing on me and stuff, so wasn't able to get as far or as many done as I wanted. But thankfully, guys, like I told you, we got through all the different versions by sheer chance and randomness. Yep, with a bunch of duplicates and stuff, but hopefully that's enough to show you guys all the different ideas. And like I said, there's no type of mission that we missed as far as I can tell. Just variations on them. So, while the double money's on the go, might sell what's here and get our double money for this. Normally, it would be worth half as much. Yeah, easy math. Yeah, and I think we've got some other things too. I'm thinking about selling our rare cargo. So we've got that collection of rare cargo, and I'm thinking about selling that. And maybe we'll sell whatever's ready in our MC place. I'm hoping the MC will be ready, so I might run this a little bit longer before I start. But MC stuff might not be completely ready, but the double money makes it worthwhile for me to run it all. Everything that I can, and the bunker too. Yeah, so I'll see you guys back here for that when we get rid of all this stuff. And then again in the future when we do some full warehouse sales. And maybe some more crate missions if you guys want to see some more. Already retired? Yeah. And put on some body armor. Why not? Sometimes it's good. A little bit extra life. You never know. As far as PvP is concerned, not that you want to do any of that when you're doing crate missions, but a lot of people these days with the Mark II weaponry have hollow points. It's very popular, one of the most popular weapons. You come up, you spray somebody with hollow points. Interestingly enough, it kind of gives some extra life, these days to the body armor. A lot of people don't expect people to wear body armor, and if you're wearing body armor, it negates the hollow point effect. So they need armor piercing rounds to do extra damage to me when I'm wearing this. That said, there is such a thing, but it's pretty rare that anybody uses it. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, I will see you very soon for the next laid-back grinding episode, late-night laid-back grinding episode. And the news will be coming out soon. That might have already come out. It might come out soon, but I bet you it'll be already out by the time you guys are watching this. These episodes take me a lot longer than putting together a news episode, and I try to rush those along. So we'll see you back here for the next laid-back grinding as soon as I get that out for you guys. Very soon-ish. Yeah. Takes a while to upload them too. They're big. We'll go through and make as much money as we can. Oh, and most of all, we're going to be breaking 100 million with that. Yeah, which is pretty cool. At the same time, though, I think we've made hundreds of millions. We just never had it at once, and I've been kind of spending money to keep it down. But still, either way, when we do a laid back grinding, we won't be able to avoid the 100 million in our bank account. Dig, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm TheMissingSock. Thanks for being here. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. It really means a lot. It's free, and it really helps us out. And I'll see you guys again next time. Yeah, I guess our presser one more time. Sure. Yeah. Then we'll take some time after all this and drive around in our sports cars. Do some car customizations. Maybe there'll be a Benny sale. That's always nice. Go see Benny's for some last things. We've still got that Itali GTV episode to do. And I'm thinking about buying, whether or not I should buy what is it, a Shyster? Yeah, Shyster GT, Shafter GT. If our laid back grinding goes well, maybe I'll reward myself with another car. Yeah, the Schlagen. Yes, the Schlagen GT. Of course, we'll have to do that in the future. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Uppresser away. Hope that helps, everybody. Bye-bye. Better tell Penny to get ready. Big laid back grinding coming up. Lots of money. Penny. Hey. Might want to rest up. Lots of work coming up. Very soon. Oh, wait. We need snacks. Yeah. You got some more eco chasers? Those things are tasty.
Hi. What can I do for you?
Eco chasers.
Keep your blood sugar up. When you finish what you've got, I'll give you some more.
Okay.
Are you sure you need more snacks?
Yeah. What's she trying to say? I'm looking good in this shirt. Bye, everybody.